Hello everyone, and this is Mastermind Gaming here, bringing you to the third installment of my series that I'm starting, and basically I'm going to be looking at Mega Swampert today. Now, I think Mega Swampert is just a really interesting Pokemon because it's water ground, and that gives it a really good tankiness already. We're going to go ahead and look at its stats. We got Mega Swampert, that's what we're looking at. So we got 150 on the attack, 110 on the defense, 110 on the special defense, and 100 HP. 70 speed is not the best, but with its ability we're getting ready to see, it's getting ready to be just an amazing Pokemon all around, and it's probably one of the better Megas that I think personally, and this is in the game right now. So, coming down here, we are only weak to grass. We have a 4 times weakness to grass though, and even then we can almost tank a hit from grass, even with that 4x weakness. Unless it's a critical hit, we're probably not going to live, but even then, I've lived through quite a few grass hits for my Mega Swampert, even when they are critical. So we can hop into Pokemon Showdown here and look at some of the setups. Basically we have Mega Swampert here. This is kind of the one that I kind of like to run, and basically you're going to be a fast physical sweeper, and you're going to look at maxing out your attack, maxing out your speed, and then you can kind of put the other 4 wherever you want. Really, it's not that make that big of a difference. So you're looking at over 400 attack, which is incredible without any boost. And then you're looking at 239 speed when you max out your speed, which is pretty decent all in itself. And then you have the ability Swift Sim, and then that basically doubles your speed if Rain Dance is active. So we're going to be looking at Rain Dance here. That's going to be your first move you're going to come out with, and makes a really great opener in singles as Mega Swampert does, because unless they have a grass opener, they're pretty much screwed, and they're going to have to get a switch out, and then you're going to get a pretty much free Rain Dance unless they stay in, and then they're going to die the next turn, because Rain Dance is going to double your speed. So you're already at 239, and then it's going to double that, so you're going to be close to 500 speed. You're not going to get outsped by almost anything at all, if anything can even outspeed you. So then you're going to be looking at Earthquake. You got Earthquake here with 100 base power, but you're ground, so you're going to get stab off of it, in addition to that amazing attack boost from just pure outright just attacker. I mean, physical sweeper, just insane damage coming out from that Earthquake. Then you'll have Ice Punch, and basically that takes care of your grass weakness. So even if they do switch into a grass, you have Rain Dance set up, you have Swift Sim, you're going to outspeed him, you're going to hit him for a 75 base power Ice Punch on top of just that massive attack again. So you're pretty much going to one-hit them. They're not even going to stand a chance if they don't have a grass right off the bat. And then you have Waterfall. Basically, Waterfall is your big stab move. You got 80 base power, 20% chance to flinch, and you'll be always going first. So you always have a 20% chance to flinch him, which is always nice. Now hopping over here, it kind of just shows a couple different moves you could have. I mean, Rain Dance obviously, but then here's a couple other moves you might want to swap in. If you want a fighting move, you either have Power Up Punch, and that's 40 base power, which isn't the best, but you're raising your attack by 1. And even if you get 1 or 2 of them off, your Earthquake and Ice Punch or Waterfall will just do insane amount of damage. Another really cool one is Focus Punch. It has 150 base power, and it fails if you take damage before it hits, but since you're going so fast with Swift Sim, you're going to always hit. And with the 150 base power on top of that massive attack, you're going to be doing a lot of damage with Focus Punch. And another one too you can look at is Aqua Tail. It has 10 more base power than Waterfall, but has 10% less accuracy, so, and it doesn't have the flinch chance. So it's kind of a risky move, but if you need that little bit more power that you think you'll want, then go for it. Now, another cool combos, if you're in doubles, I think Heliolisk can be an actual really good team doubler. Some people won't expect him, and since you'll be Mega'd, a lot of people will try and take out your Mega first, so they won't really acknowledge Heliolisk as being a big threat, and Heliolisk can be a really big threat. Basically, you're just going to want to get your HP. I like to get up to a nice round number of 300. 300 is a really good number to shoot for, I think. Good HP. Your defense isn't that good though, so if you get hit by a physical attack, you're probably going to go down. And you have pretty decent special defense. Special attack, you're just going to want to try and get that up. And then your speed, I basically just want to outspeed and try and get as many outspeeds as I can, because basically you're just going to roll as a support for Mega Swampert. Get Thunder Wave going, paralyzes them. That's really good, because then there's no way they're going to outspeed them at all, and then that kind of just helps out because they have that chance of being paralyzed and everything. And then you have Thunder. Thunder's going to be your stab move. You already have 283 special attack, and then Thunder on top of that, and since Mega Swampert is a physical attacker, Heliolisk is a special attacker, so they work out really well together, and Thunder can really bring some pain in on them. Since you have Rain Dance set up, it's always going to hit, 100% chance, 110 base power stab, with a pretty decent 283 special attack. And then you have Hyper Voice, and since Heliolisk is a normal type as well, Hyper Voice is going to hit both targets, and have stab 90 base power with a pretty decent special attack again. And then another thing you can try and do is electrify. Changes the target's move to electric this turn, which basically means that any move that might threaten Swampert, say like a grass Pokemon that comes in, you can use electrify on it. It'll try and use a grass move, but instead it changes that move, that grass move, to an electric type attack, and then it won't even hurt him because it's an electric move and, well, Swampert's ground, so you're not going to do anything. So electrify, as long as you have those outspeeds, you can pretty much electrify, and then unless they target Heliolisk and try and take him out, which they might after they learn about electrify, Swampert's just going to wreck them anyways, and it basically just gives Swampert more turns to live and just do more damage out on the field. So really, I think these two make a really good combo, and I think that you should really try it out. So let me know what you thought, give it a like, and let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.